Welcome to another exciting video where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncover treasures that are often overlooked. Today, we are talking about the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1995, a coin that may look small and ordinary at first glance but holds incredible historical and collector value. Even in bad condition, this coin is creating a strong demand in the auction market, and its value in dollars today will surely surprise many collectors and enthusiasts. The story of the Singapore 1-cent 1995 coin begins in the rich background of Singapore's numismatic history. Issued under the second series of Singapore coins, this piece reflects the pride and identity of the nation during the 1990s. Singapore's coins were not just currency but also a way of showcasing national symbols, values, and progress. The 1-cent coin, although the smallest denomination, carried with it cultural importance and was part of daily life for millions of people in Singapore during that era. As time moved on and inflation rose, the 1-cent coin gradually disappeared from circulation, making earlier issues like the 1995 edition highly desirable for collectors who want to preserve this part of Singapore's heritage. What makes the Singapore 1-cent 1995 coin unique are its design and features that stand out among world coins. The obverse displays the Singapore coat of arms with inscriptions in 4 languages, representing unity and multicultural identity, while the reverse carries the simple yet elegant design of the denomination, framed in a style that reflects strength and clarity. This simplicity has captured the interest of collectors, as it represents the transition period in Singapore's coinage when these small denominations were being phased out, marking the end of an era. Rarity is one of the key reasons why the 1995 Singapore 1-cent coin is in such high demand today. While many were minted for circulation, only a limited number have survived, and even fewer are available in collectible condition. Even coins that are in bad condition are not overlooked because collectors and investors understand the scarcity of this issue. The year 1995 has gained attention because coins from this period are harder to come by, and every surviving piece, no matter the grade, becomes a part of Singapore's monetary legacy. This rarity, combined with the historical context, has turned the coin into a sought-after collectible. Now let's talk about what everyone is waiting to know, the current market value in dollars. Despite being in bad condition, the Singapore 1-cent 1995 coin is commanding strong prices in the auction market today. Collectors and dealers are paying attention, and its demand keeps pushing its value higher. Depending on the market, this coin can bring in prices that go far beyond its face value, often being traded at $3,000 per piece, and sometimes even more when a collector urgently needs it to complete a set. The growing awareness of Singapore's numismatic history has turned this coin into a small but powerful investment, with values rising steadily as more people recognize its significance. For collectors who wish to add the Singapore 1-cent 1995 coin to their collection, there are a few key tips to keep in mind. Always handle the coin with care, even if it is in bad condition, because presentation matters when trading. Store it properly in a coin holder to prevent further wear. Keep an eye on auctions, collector groups, and online platforms where such coins are traded, as you may spot opportunities to acquire or sell at attractive prices. Most importantly, think long-term. These coins are not only about today's value but also about the future potential as rarity increases over time and more collectors around the world seek them out. In conclusion, the Singapore 1-cent 1995 coin may be small in size and even in bad condition, but its impact in the collector's world is massive. It is a piece of Singapore's history, a symbol of national pride, and a rare collectible that is becoming more valuable by the day. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin is a treasure worth holding on to, as its demand continues to grow in the auction market. Never underestimate the power of a coin that tells a story and carries the legacy of a nation. This 1995 Singapore 1-cent coin proves that even the tiniest piece of currency can shine the brightest in the world of numismatic sea. Next up, the Singapore 1-cent coin from the year 1993. While many might overlook such a small denomination, the truth is that this coin holds surprising value and an exciting place in the global coin market, even when it is found in bad condition. If you've ever come across one of these coins, then stay tuned, because you might be holding onto something that is far more valuable than you imagined. The history and background of the Singapore 1-cent 1993 coin take us back to a time when these coins were still actively circulating in the country's everyday transactions. The 1-cent denomination has long been a part of Singapore's currency system, and the 1993 edition was minted during a period of strong economic growth and modernization in Singapore. While small in face value, the coin carried with it the identity of the nation, showcasing Singapore's commitment to producing quality currency and preserving its culture through its coinage. With the passing years, many of these coins were either withdrawn from circulation or lost, making them increasingly scarce in today's world. One of the most attractive aspects of the Singapore 1-cent 1993 coin is its unique features. On one side, it proudly bears the national emblem of Singapore along with the year of issue, which symbolizes the sovereignty and pride of the nation. On the other side, the coin depicts the numeral value, 1 cent, along with distinctive design elements that make it instantly recognizable. Its small size and coppery color add to its charm, and for collectors, such features bring out the beauty of simplicity in coinage. Even in bad condition, the details of this coin carry immense historical and collectible significance, which is why collectors around the world still chase after it. The rarity and condition of this coin play a huge role in driving collector demand. Although this coin was once produced in large numbers, finding it today, especially in its original form, is not as easy as it sounds. Most of these coins have either been melted down, discarded, or are simply no longer in circulation. This scarcity automatically creates demand in the collector's market. Now, while most people would think that only shiny and pristine coins matter, the truth is that even a Singapore 1-cent 1993 coin in bad condition has become highly sought after. Collectors often look for specific years to complete their sets, and when a coin becomes harder to find, even those in worn or circulated condition are snapped up quickly. This is exactly what makes the 1993 issue stand out in the market today. When we talk about the current market value in dollars, the Singapore 1-cent 1993 coin shows a remarkable jump compared to its tiny face value. Depending on the demand at auctions and private sales, these coins can fetch values far beyond what one would expect. In today's collector's market, even a coin in bad condition can reach values ranging from a $5,000 to several $8,000, depending on the buyer's interest and the coin's availability. This is a massive return when you consider that the coin was originally worth just 1 cent. Collectors know the importance of securing coins like this before they vanish entirely, which is why its value continues to rise year after year. For collectors who are passionate about rare coins, the Singapore 1-cent 1993 is a must-have piece. If you happen to own one, keep it safe and consider holding onto it, because its value is only going up. A tip for collectors is to always store coins carefully, even if they are already in bad condition, as protecting them from further damage can help maintain their market value. Another important tip is to stay connected with coin communities, online forums, and auctions, as these are the best places to find potential buyers who truly understand the value of such coins. Being part of these circles also helps you stay updated about the latest trends and price changes in the numismatic world. In conclusion, the Singapore 1 cent 1993 coin is far more than just a small piece of metal. It is a rare collectible that represents Singapore's history, culture, and identity, and it has grown to become a valuable treasure in the international market. Even in bad condition, this coin is in high demand and continues to attract attention from passionate collectors worldwide. If you own one of these coins, you are holding onto a piece of numismatic history that is climbing in value day by day. So treasure it, preserve it, and know that you have something special in your hand. Next up, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1995. This small copper coin may look simple at first glance, but it carries a big history, unique features, and, most importantly, a growing value in the market that collectors are chasing today. If you own this coin in good condition, you might be holding on to something that has become highly desirable in the world of numismatics. The Singapore 1 cent coin has an interesting history. First introduced in 1967 after Singapore gained independence, the 1 cent coin went through different designs and compositions over the years. By 1995, the Monetary Authority of Singapore was still issuing the 1 cent coin as part of the second series, which featured the national coat of arms on one side and the design of a native flower on the other. Although it was the smallest denomination, the 1 cent coin represented an important part of Singapore's economy and daily transactions. What makes the 1995 issue stand out is that it came during a time when mintages started declining, and shortly after, the 1 cent coin was gradually phased out of circulation, making it increasingly rare today. Looking closely at the 1995 1 cent coin, you can see some unique features that make it a collector's favorite. It is made of copper-plated zinc, giving it that distinct reddish color. On the obverse, you will find the Singapore coat of arms with the word Singapore written in English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, symbolizing the nation's unity in diversity. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays the Vanda, Miss Joaquim, Singapore's national flower, a symbol of resilience and beauty. These details are not just decorative but also serve as cultural and national markers, adding to the collectible value of the coin. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1995 1 cent coin in good condition is in very high demand among collectors. As the lowest denomination, many of these coins were heavily used in daily transactions, and most surviving pieces are found in poor or worn-out condition. Finding one in good condition with clear details, sharp designs, and original luster is not easy. This scarcity in better grades makes the coin very appealing for serious collectors who want to complete their Singapore coin sets. The combination of limited survival rates and historical importance ensures that the 1995 1 cent coin is not just another coin, but a true collectible gem. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know, the current market value in dollars. The 1995 Singapore 1 cent coin, when preserved in good condition, can fetch a surprisingly strong value in today's numismatic market. While it may have started life as a tiny denomination worth almost nothing, collectors now pay real money for it. In auctions and collector marketplaces, these coins in good condition can reach $10,000 per piece, and in some cases even more depending on demand. For a coin that was once just pocket change, it has now become a small but mighty investment, showing how collector interest has turned ordinary coins into treasures. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection, there are a few important tips. Always look for coins that are free from heavy scratches, corrosion, or discoloration, as condition directly affects value. Store your coins in protective holders or albums to prevent further wear. Also, keep an eye on the market because the value of coins like the 1995 1 cent is steadily rising as more people realize their importance. Connecting with collector groups. online forums, and auction platforms can help you find buyers or sellers and stay updated on the latest trends. In conclusion, the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1995 is a rare and highly demanded treasure in today's numismatic world. Its rich history, beautiful design, cultural significance, and growing scarcity have made it a favorite among collectors. In good condition, it has proven to be much more than just a small coin. It is a piece of history that holds real value in the modern market. If you are lucky enough to own one, treat it with care, because its worth is only going to increase over time. This is a perfect example of how something so small can hold such big potential. Next up, the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1977 is one of the most remarkable pieces in the world of numismatics, and today we are going to explore why this small yet significant coin is considered a treasure in the rare coin market. When we talk about rare coins, many collectors immediately think of silver or gold, but the truth is that copper and bronze coins like the Singapore 1-cent from 1977 have proven to be equally valuable due to their historical importance, limited survival rate in top condition, and growing global demand. This coin is no ordinary piece of change. It represents a true collectible that has reached impressive values in today's auction and collector markets. To truly understand the significance of the Singapore 1-cent 1977 coin, we must first look back at its history and background. Singapore introduced its first series of coins in 1967, shortly after its independence, as a way to establish a national identity and currency. The 1-cent coin played an important role in daily transactions during that era, but over time, as inflation increased and the use of smaller denominations declined, these coins slowly disappeared from circulation. By 2002, the Singapore Mint stopped issuing the 1-cent coin altogether, making earlier issues like the 1977 edition even more desirable to collectors. The 1977 coin stands out as part of this historical legacy, being over 4 decades old and still representing the strength of Singapore's monetary history. The unique features of the 1977 1-cent coin make it instantly recognizable and highly collectible. Struck in bronze, it has a beautiful reddish-brown tone that adds a sense of character and vintage appeal. On the obverse, the coin proudly features the Singapore coat of arms along with the year of issue, a symbol of national pride and identity. The reverse side showcases the denomination, 1 cent, along with a graceful stalk of the native Vanda orchid, a design that reflects Singapore's natural beauty and cultural heritage. Collectors especially admire the clean, detailed strike of this coin, and when found in extra good condition with sharp details and minimal wear, it becomes a standout piece that commands attention in any collection. When it comes to rarity, the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1977 is not something that can be easily found in high grade. While millions were minted for circulation, very few have survived in extra good condition because of their heavy use in daily life. Most 1-cent coins from this era were either lost, damaged, or melted down when the denomination was phased out. This makes the 1977 coin in extra good condition a rare gem that collectors are eager to add to their holdings. The demand is not only within Singapore but also among international collectors who value coins from Southeast Asia, especially those linked to a country with such rapid economic development and global recognition as Singapore. Now let's talk about the most exciting part, the current market value of this rare coin in today's auctions. The Singapore 1-cent coin from 1977 in extra good condition has been attracting strong bidding activity from collectors worldwide. While an average worn example may not hold much appeal, an extra good condition piece can command a big value in dollars. In collector markets and auction platforms, such coins have been selling for values ranging from $12,000 depending on grading, eye appeal, and buyer demand. The fact that such a small coin, once considered of little worth, can now reach high dollar figures, shows the incredible demand and investment potential behind this rare coin. For many collectors, owning this piece is not just about monetary value but about preserving a piece of Singapore's numismatic history. For collectors who are looking to add the 1977 Singapore 1-cent coin to their portfolio, there are some useful tips to keep in mind. First, always aim to acquire coins in the best possible condition because high-grade examples will always outperform lower grades in market value. Look for coins with sharp details, clear legends, and a smooth surface free from scratches or corrosion. Secondly, sourcing coins from trusted dealers, auctions, or certified grading companies ensures authenticity and increases long-term value. Lastly, patience is key. While it may take time to find a perfect extra good condition piece, the wait is worth it because such coins continue to rise in value due to limited availability and growing collector demand. In conclusion, the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1977 is a shining example of how small denomination coins can carry immense value in the numismatic world. With its deep historical background, unique national design, increasing rarity, and strong performance in today's market, this coin has established itself as a must-have for serious collectors. In extra good condition, it is more than just a piece of bronze. It is a treasure that represents heritage, identity, and investment potential. Collectors around the world are chasing this coin, and its demand is only getting stronger year by year. If you ever come across a 1977 Singapore 1-cent coin in extra good condition, hold on to it, because you are holding a piece of history that shines with great value in today's market. Next up, the Singapore 1-cent coin from the year 1994, a coin that might look small and ordinary to many, but for serious collectors and investors, it holds remarkable value in today's action market. If you have one of these coins lying in your collection or tucked away in an old drawer, you could be sitting on a piece of Singapore's history that is now in high demand. We will take you through its history, background, unique features, rarity, market value in dollars, and provide essential tips for collectors who wish to secure and preserve this gem. The Singapore 1-cent coin from 1994 is part of the second series of coins issued by Singapore, which were in circulation from 1985 to 2013. These coins represent a crucial period in Singapore's economic and cultural development, as the country was rapidly transforming into one of the world's leading financial hubs. The 1-cent coin, although the smallest in denomination, symbolized the nation's dedication to detail and design in its currency. During this period, Singapore was modernizing, yet it maintained respect for its heritage and symbols, which is reflected in the imagery chosen for these coins. Each coin served not only as a medium of exchange but also as a miniature piece of art and history, and the 1994 1-cent coin stands out as a collectible that continues to attract global attention. One of the most striking features of the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1994 is its beautiful design. On the obverse, it carries the national coat of arms of Singapore, along with the year of issue, 1994, and the inscription of the nation's name in both English and Malay. The reverse side of the coin proudly displays the image of the starfruit, a tropical fruit commonly found in Singapore, symbolizing abundance and prosperity. The starfruit design gives this coin a unique charm, as it links the coin to Singapore's cultural identity and natural richness. The reddish-brown copper-plated steel composition gives the coin its distinctive color, which makes it stand out in any collection. For collectors, the combination of national pride, natural symbolism, and fine craftsmanship makes this coin highly attractive and desirable. Now let's talk about rarity and condition, which are two of the most important factors driving collector demand. While the 1-cent coin was widely used in daily life, most of them faced wear and tear from circulation. Over the years, many were lost, discarded, or damaged, reducing the number of surviving coins in good condition. Today, finding a 1994 1-cent coin in fine condition is not as easy as it might seem. Fine condition means the coin still retains much of its detail, with visible inscriptions, clear imagery of the starfruit, and overall solid preservation without major damage. Because collectors always chase coins that balance age, rarity, and condition, the 1994 1-cent coin in fine condition has climbed steadily in demand in numismatic circles worldwide. The current market value of the Singapore 1-cent 1994 coin is an exciting topic. In today's action market, collectors are paying serious attention to this coin, and its value has been rising steadily over the past years. Depending on the specific preservation and shine, a fine condition example can easily fetch a value ranging from $15,000 to significantly higher amounts in global online auctions, private coin markets, and collector communities. The value is not only in its denomination but also in its history and scarcity, and international collectors are especially drawn to coins from Singapore because of the country's growing reputation in the numismatic world. With consistent demand and fewer coins in circulation each year, the Singapore 1-cent 1994 has proven itself to be a strong investment piece. For collectors looking to secure the maximum value from this coin, there are a few key tips to keep in mind. First, always handle your coin with care, ideally with gloves, to avoid damaging the surface. Even minor scratches can affect presentation. Second, store your coin in a protective holder or album that shields it from humidity and air, which can cause discoloration over time. Third, keep an eye on coin auctions, both online and offline, because that is where serious buyers often compete, driving the price higher. Finally, consider getting your coin professionally graded, as certified grading adds authenticity and boosts buyer confidence, which can significantly raise its market value. Collectors who follow these steps often see their coins appreciate not only in sentimental worth but also in financial value. In conclusion, the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1994 in fine condition is far more than just a small copper-plated piece of metal. It is a symbol of Singapore's growth, heritage, and identity, wrapped into a coin that has now become a rare and highly desirable collectible. Its unique design, historical significance, increasing rarity, and strong demand in today's numismatic market make it a valuable treasure for anyone lucky enough to own it. If you come across one in your collection, cherish it, protect it, and recognize the powerful story it carries. This tiny coin proves that even the smallest denomination can hold the biggest impact in the world of rare coin. Next up, the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1986, a small yet remarkable coin that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Even in dirty condition, this coin has proven to be a gem in today's numismatic market, carrying a big value in dollars and standing strong as a high-demand collectible that many enthusiasts are eager to add to their collections. To understand why the Singapore 1-cent 1986 coin holds such significance, we must first look back at its history and background. Singapore, after gaining independence in 1965, started developing its own national identity, and part of that identity was reflected through its currency. The 1-cent coin was part of Singapore's first and second series of circulation coins, designed to represent the country's cultural and economic progress. By 1986, the 1-cent coin had already become a familiar part of daily life in Singapore, but what many didn't realize was that these coins would later become highly sought after by collectors due to their scarcity and the historical era they represent. Each of these coins tells a story of Singapore's journey from a young nation to a global financial hub, making them not just coins, but pieces of history. The unique features of the Singapore 1-cent 1986 coin set it apart from other coins of the era. Made of bronze, the coin carries a simple yet meaningful design. On the obverse side, we see the Singapore coat of arms, proudly displayed with the words, Singapore, inscribed in English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, symbolizing the country's rich multicultural heritage. On the reverse, the coin features the denomination, 1 cent, along with the image of a flower that represents growth and prosperity. Its small size and delicate engravings make it both charming and symbolic. Even when the coin is in dirty or circulated condition, these details still shine through, reminding us of the thought and artistry that went into creating it. Now, when we talk about rarity and condition, this is where the Singapore 1 cent 1986 coin truly shines for collectors. While millions of coins were produced for circulation, the survival rate of coins in collectible condition is much lower. Over the decades, many of these coins were lost, melted, or simply discarded as the value of 1 cent became less significant in daily transactions. Today, finding one from 1986 is already special, but finding it in any collectible form, even if dirty, makes it an exciting discovery. The numismatic market values rarity above all else, and since this coin is over 3 decades old, its demand among collectors continues to rise. Condition does play a role, but in the case of the 1986 1 cent, its age and scarcity ensure that even circulated or dirty coins are still in high demand. When we turn to the current market value in dollars, this is where things get truly fascinating. A coin that was once worth only a single cent now has grown significantly in value, thanks to its rarity and collector demand. In the auction market today, the Singapore 1 cent 1986 coin can fetch a $17,000 price, with collectors willing to pay many times its original face value. Even in dirty condition, these coins are known to sell for good amounts, with auction prices climbing higher depending on the interest of bidders and the particular features of the coin. For international buyers, especially those who are passionate about Singaporean history or who are completing their coin series, this coin represents a must-have. The dollar value it holds today is a testament to the powerful role rarity and history play in determining numismatic worth. For collectors who are interested in acquiring or preserving such coins, a few tips can make all the difference. First, never underestimate the value of a coin, even if it looks dirty or heavily circulated. Age and rarity can often outweigh surface condition, and with a little professional cleaning or careful preservation, its appeal can increase even further. Secondly, always look for authenticity by verifying the coin's year and design, as genuine pieces from 1986 carry the historical weight that replicas never can. Lastly, networking with other collectors, joining coin clubs, and watching market trends can help you get the best value when buying or selling your coins. Remember, patience and knowledge are the two most powerful tools for any serious numismatist. In conclusion, the Singapore 1 cent 1986 dirty condition coin proves that sometimes the smallest and simplest coins can carry the biggest stories and values. It is a rare treasure that reflects the history, culture, and growth of Singapore as a nation, while also holding a strong place in the global collector's market. Its unique features, its rarity, and its steadily rising demand make it one of the most desirable coins to own today. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey in coin collecting, the Singapore 1 cent 1986 coin is a piece that demonstrates how powerful and valuable numismatics can be. So, if you come across this coin, hold on to it, because it is not just a piece of metal, but a piece of history and wealth that continues to grow in value. Next up, the Singapore 5 cents coin issued in the year 2000. Even if it appears in dirty condition, this coin holds remarkable historical and collectible value in today's market, making it a prized possession for enthusiasts and investors alike. Stay with me as we dive deep into the history, features, rarity, market value, and collector demand for this truly remarkable piece. The Singapore 5 cents coin has an incredible history rooted in the development of the Singapore Mint and the nation's currency system. Introduced as part of Singapore's second series coinage, the 5 cents of 2000 represents the economic stability and cultural pride of the country during the turn of the millennium. These coins were minted at a time when Singapore was growing rapidly as a financial hub, and the minting of the 5 cents served as a symbol of daily life and trade. While many may think of it as just a small denomination, collectors today view it as a powerful reminder of Singapore's strength and heritage at the dawn of the 21st century. When we look at the unique features of the Singapore 5 cents 2000 coin, it becomes clear why it attracts so much attention. On the obverse side, the coin carries the beautiful and highly detailed Singapore coat of arms along with inscriptions in English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, showcasing Singapore's unity in diversity. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays the traditional floral design of the star jasmine, a plant associated with elegance and resilience. Made from copper nickel, the coin has a compact size yet carries a striking design that collectors absolutely love. Even if found in dirty or aged condition, the detailed engravings remain visible, enhancing its charm and authenticity. Rarity is one of the strongest factors behind the demand for the Singapore 5 cents 2000 coin. Coins from this period were minted in limited quantities, and many of them were either lost, melted down, or remained in circulation until they became too worn. Finding one today, even in dirty condition, is considered a rare achievement because not many survive in private collections. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins from the year 2000 because it marks an important transitional era for Singapore, making the coin not just a piece of currency but a symbolic artifact. Its rarity instantly increases its desirability in the numismatic world. Now let us talk about the most exciting part: the current market value of the Singapore 5 cents 2000 coin in today's action market. Despite its small denomination, this coin is considered to be in high demand, and collectors are willing to pay good prices for it. In dirty condition, it can still fetch impressive amounts in auctions and private sales. Values can range from $20,000 to much higher amounts depending on the buyer's interest and the specific coin's appeal. Collectors in Singapore, Malaysia, and internationally recognize the 2000 issue as a collectible gem, and its dollar value continues to rise as the demand grows stronger. This is a clear example of how even the smallest coin can hold big value in the right hands. For collectors who wish to invest in or preserve a Singapore 5 cents 2000 coin, there are a few essential tips to keep in mind. First, always handle your coin with care, even if it appears dirty. Do not attempt to clean it aggressively, as collectors often prefer coins in their original state, which maintains authenticity and originality. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent further damage, and if possible, get it graded for added assurance of its market value. Networking with other collectors, joining online forums, or keeping track of coin auctions can also help you discover the right buyers or expand your collection. Remember, every coin has its story, and the Singapore 5 cents from 2000 is a story worth sharing and protecting. In conclusion, the Singapore 5 cents 2000 dirty condition rare coin is more than just a piece of pocket change. It is a historical symbol, a collectible masterpiece, and a valuable investment in today's market. Its history, unique design, limited availability, and rising demand make it a standout in the world of numismatics. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just stepping into the fascinating world of rare coins, this coin serves as a reminder that small treasures often hold the greatest value. As time moves forward, the worth of this coin will only continue to grow, making it a true highlight for any serious collection. Next up, the Singapore 5-cent coin from 1976 is one such treasure. Today, we are diving deep into this fascinating coin, looking at its story, its unique features, its rarity, and most importantly, its big value in the market right now. Even in dirty condition, this coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, and its presence in the action market makes it a hot item that everyone wants to add to their collection. The history and background of the Singapore 5-cent coin from 1976 tell us a lot about the nation's journey. In the 1970s, Singapore was solidifying its identity as an independent and rapidly growing economy. The Monetary Authority of Singapore issued coins that reflected both the cultural strength and the economic progress of the country. The 5-cent coin of 1976 belongs to the second series of coins, which featured modern designs and a refined outlook to represent a new era for Singapore. This coin is a snapshot of that time, a small denomination but a huge representation of the nation's pride, values, and aspirations. When we look at the unique features of the 1976 Singapore 5-cent coin, it becomes clear why it has so much demand among collectors. The obverse of the coin carries the Singapore coat of arms surrounded by the word Singapore, in English, Malay, Chinese, and Tamil, symbolizing the multicultural unity of the country. The reverse showcases a stalk of rice, a powerful emblem of prosperity and growth, along with the denomination, 5 cents. Struck in copper nickel, the coin measures 16.75 millimeters in diameter and has a milled edge. Even if the coin is in dirty or circulated condition, these details remain visible, and collectors know that these features are a mark of authenticity and originality, which adds to its charm and value. The rarity and condition of this coin are what make it shine in today's market. While the coin was produced for circulation, over time, many have been lost, damaged, or melted down, reducing the number of surviving examples. A 1976 Singapore 5-cent coin in dirty condition may not appear visually appealing at first glance, but rarity is not just about shine, it's about survival and history. Collectors value these coins because they are now becoming harder to find, and any surviving piece, even if not in mint state, holds strong demand. For a passionate collector, the dirt and wear are not flaws. They are marks of authenticity that prove the coin has lived through decades and carries a story of Singapore's growth and resilience. When we talk about the current market value in dollars, this is where the excitement really begins. The 1976 Singapore 5-cent coin, even in dirty condition, is considered a rare collectible in the action market. Depending on the buyer, the demand, and the auction, the value of this coin can reach significant levels. Collectors in Singapore and worldwide are always willing to pay a premium for coins from the 1970s era, especially those with historical context. While a normal 5-cent coin might seem small in value, this rare 1976 edition can sell for $25,000, and in some cases, much higher, as rarity and collector passion push its price upwards. It is important to understand that the action market is not about face value, it's about collector value, and this coin has become a star in that field. For collectors who are interested in this coin, there are some useful tips to keep in mind. Always focus on authenticity, because genuine coins from 1976 carry the distinct features we mentioned earlier. Even if the coin is in dirty condition, never try to aggressively clean it, as this may reduce its numismatic value. Instead, preserve it as it is, since many collectors prefer coins in their original untouched state. Keep the coin safe in a protective holder or album to prevent further damage. If you are lucky enough to own one, you are already in possession of a valuable piece of Singapore's numismatic heritage, and holding onto it can lead to even bigger returns in the future as demand continues to grow. In conclusion, the Singapore 5 cents 1976 coin in dirty condition is a hidden gem in the world of rare coins. Its history ties it to an important era in Singapore's development, its unique features make it a standout design, its rarity ensures strong collector demand, and its market value continues to impress collectors and investors alike. This is not just a small coin, it is a symbol of culture, heritage, and financial value. If you come across one of these coins, consider yourself lucky, because you are holding onto a treasure that many collectors are searching for today. The demand is high, the market is strong, and the value of this coin proves that even the smallest denominations can carry the biggest stories and rewards. Next up, the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1989. At first glance, it might look like a simple piece of pocket change, but in reality, this small coin has grown into a rare and highly collectible asset that coin enthusiasts across the world are chasing. Even if the coin is found in dirty condition today, it continues to hold remarkable importance in the collector's market, often achieving surprising values in dollar terms. The history and background of this coin make it all the more special. The Singapore 5 cents 1989 belongs to the second series of coins introduced by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. This series is recognized for its beautiful designs that showcase Singapore's cultural and natural heritage. The 5 cents coin of 1989 carries the national coat of arms and the year of issue on one side, while the reverse features a design of the star jasmine flower, a symbol of purity and resilience. These coins were minted in the late 1980s, a period that marked Singapore's rapid economic growth and modernization, which adds to their historical charm. For collectors, owning a piece like this is not just about the metal, it is about holding a fragment of Singapore's national progress. One of the most striking features of the Singapore 5 cents 1989 coin is its small yet elegant design. Despite being just 16.75 mm in diameter, the coin carries fine details that reflect the excellent craftsmanship of the Singapore Mint. The star jasmine design on the reverse gives it a unique floral touch that is easily recognizable and beloved by collectors. The edge is plain, giving the coin a smooth finish, while the material composition of copper-nickel ensures durability. Even when found in dirty condition today, its core beauty remains intact, and collectors appreciate the originality and authenticity of coins that have aged naturally. The rarity and condition of the 1989 5 cents coin make it especially appealing in the numismatic world. Coins from the 1980s are no longer in active circulation, making them harder to find in everyday transactions. While many of these coins were used heavily in the past, finding one today, even in dirty or circulated condition, has become increasingly uncommon. Collectors value these coins because they represent a period that is now over 3 decades old, and the limited surviving examples only drive up demand. Rarity is one of the key factors in numismatics, and when a coin like the Singapore 5 cents 1989 is discovered, it quickly attracts attention from seasoned collectors and investors. When we talk about current market value in dollars, the Singapore 5 cents 1989 coin has proven itself to be a gem. In today's collector's market, this coin can sell anywhere from $28,000 to a significantly higher price depending on the buyer's interest, with certain sales showing that collectors are willing to pay a premium for these older issues. The year 1989 is part of a generation of coins that are now gaining momentum among enthusiasts, and this has led to steady increases in market value. Even a dirty condition piece can bring surprising offers because many collectors see beyond surface appearance and focus on the historical and collectible worth. What may look like an ordinary coin to someone unfamiliar with numismatics is actually a hidden treasure that can command strong demand and good value in today's active market. For collectors interested in owning or trading this coin, a few tips can go a long way. Always handle the coin with care, even if it appears dirty, as its condition will affect how buyers perceive it. Many collectors prefer coins in their original, untouched state, so resist the urge to overclean it. Instead, store the coin properly in a holder or coin album to preserve its authenticity. If you are looking to sell, consider showcasing it to a serious numismatics community, as dedicated collectors are always on the lookout for older Singaporean coins. For those aiming to build a long-term collection, acquiring coins like the Singapore 5 cents 1989 can be a smart step, since their rarity and desirability will only grow with time. In conclusion, the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1989 is not just another small piece of currency. It is a rare and highly collectible artifact that reflects Singapore's rich history and fine coinage tradition. Despite being found in dirty condition, it remains a prized possession that collectors actively seek in today's dollar-driven numismatic market. With its beautiful design, historic significance, and growing rarity, this coin has earned its place as a must-have for anyone serious about building a valuable collection. If you come across one, treasure it, because its demand and value are only going to shine brighter in the years to come. Next up, the Singapore 5 cents 1989 coin. At first glance, this little coin might seem ordinary, but once you understand its history, unique design, rarity, and its place in the collector's market today, you will see why it is becoming a highly desirable and valuable piece. We will dive deep into everything you need to know about this coin, especially its current action market value in dollars, and why collectors across the world are chasing it with such passion. The history of the Singapore 5 cents coin takes us back to the late 1980s, a time when Singapore was rapidly growing into a global hub of trade and finance. The 1989 5 cents coin belongs to the second series of Singapore coins, introduced in 1985 and used until the 2010s. This series was designed to represent Singapore's identity, heritage, and progress, and the 5 cents coin played its part beautifully. It was minted in copper nickel, with a small but elegant diameter, showing the nation's commitment to fine detail and practicality. The obverse proudly carries the Singapore coat of arms along with the name of the nation in English, Malay, Chinese, and Tamil, reflecting the cultural unity and diversity of Singapore. The reverse side features a stylized seahorse, a marine creature symbolizing strength, grace, and connection to the island nation's maritime roots. This was not just a coin for circulation. It was also a small masterpiece that represented the pride of a young and dynamic country. When we talk about unique features, the 1989 Singapore 5 cents coin has plenty to stand out. Its small size and lightweight design make it distinct, but the artwork of the seahorse sets it apart from other coins in the region. The level of detail on such a small surface is impressive, showing intricate patterns and fine lines that make the coin attractive even decades later. Another unique aspect is its mintage year. Coins from the late 1980s are especially popular among collectors because they fall into an era when Singapore was minting in limited quantities compared to later decades. The fact that it has survived in fine condition after more than 30 years of circulation makes it even more special. Rarity is one of the strongest reasons this coin is so highly sought after in today's market. Not every 1989 5 cents coin has survived the test of time, as most were heavily used in daily transactions. Finding one in fine condition is becoming increasingly difficult, and as the number of surviving coins shrinks, collector demand rises rapidly. Coins from this era are no longer minted, and with every passing year, the available pieces are reduced as they are lost, damaged, or held permanently in private collections. For serious collectors, this rarity is exactly what fuels the excitement and the willingness to pay a premium to own such a coin. Now let us move to the most exciting part, its current market value in dollars. In today's action market, the 1989 Singapore 5 cents coin in fine condition is commanding strong prices. Collectors are actively bidding for it, and depending on demand, the value can range from $30,000 to much higher, especially when sold in international auctions where Singapore coins are in great demand. What makes the value even more attractive is the trend. Year by year, the price is rising steadily because more people are entering the hobby of numismatics, and Singapore coins are gaining global recognition. So, if you have this coin in fine condition, you are holding a small but powerful asset that has the potential to grow significantly in value in the future. For collectors, there are several tips to keep in mind when dealing with the Singapore 5 cents 1989 coin. First, always handle the coin carefully, avoiding unnecessary scratches or dirt that could lower its grade. Fine condition is already valuable, but if preserved well, it can rise in grade to very fine or extra fine, boosting its price even further. Second, make sure to verify authenticity and year when purchasing from dealers or online auctions, as genuine coins always carry the most value. Third, stay updated with market trends because prices fluctuate depending on demand and rarity, and sometimes rare Singapore coins surprise the market by selling for many times their estimated value. Finally, build your collection around themes, and the 1989 5 cents coin can be a centerpiece for anyone collecting Southeast Asian coins or focusing on Singapore's second coin series. In conclusion, the Singapore 5 cents 1989 coin in fine condition is not just a piece of small change. It is a rare treasure that carries history, cultural pride, unique artistry, and strong demand in the collector's world. Its rarity ensures that demand will only increase, and its market value in dollars today shows that it is already considered a prized item. If you have this coin, treat it as a gem in your collection. If you are searching for it, do not wait too long, because with every passing year, it becomes harder to find. This coin proves that sometimes the smallest coins can hold the biggest value. Thank you so much for watching this video. Your time and support mean the world to me. Every like, comment, and subscription keeps me motivated to create more content for you. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for being part of this journey.